Did you sleep with my wife? How could you?
I don't want some sordid arrangement. I want you.
I've given some thought to what you said, postponing the christening.
No, please. You were right. James will return.
Is James here?
No. What's happened?
If he contacts you, let me know.
I know what it's like to be judged for not conforming to convention.
That's why I can't return to Ashbrook.
I gotta go to work at Carlo's.
Again?
Yeah, I promised.
You're too kind, Gino. This is every day now.
The vines, they're not growing like they should.
Gino, what do you mean?
They should look healthier. There was a frost this morning.
You are a thoroughly modern woman, Carolyn, but Sir Richard's an old-fashioned bloke.
Oh, Sir Richard is a pussycat. You can handle him.
Give me a kiss.
I said no.
No one says no to me. The only thing you need to make you unbeatable is the right wife.
If I may make a suggestion.
Remove the tie.
I've been speaking to Patrick Kelly. He's the best neurosurgeon in Sydney.
The risks are too great.
I'm going to have the operation.
A remarkable man.
He was.
Surely he can be again.
Not without this operation, Elizabeth, which could kill him.
Boys out front, take to the session.
Bientôt. Est-ce qu'il y a quelque chose que je peux te rendre pour qu'on te réveille? Ça ne me dérange pas.
Sarah. Et si je ne me réveille pas?
Mais si, tu vas te réveiller.
Tu dois l'envisager.
I'll see you very soon.
We need to take action, George. Now, this new candidate could be a serious threat at the election.
I'm not too concerned about him. He doesn't have any more experience than
He has a blonde, pretty wife, and all the blokes turn up at the rallies just to get a look at her.
It hardly matters.
And the ladies turn up to see what she's wearing.
I understand. My situation isn't ideal.
Then make it ideal, man. No doubt you could have your pick.
Oh, forgive the interruption, Sir Richard.
No interruption at all. I've said my piece. The by-election is not too far away. It's going to mean speeches, campaigning, shaking hands, kissing babies. You need someone to arrange your schedule.
I'll get an assistant.
Or a wife. Certainly would be more economical.
Would you like to stay for lunch? Or join us at the church for my grandson's christening?
Lunch sounds tempting. Church, however, is bad for my health. I'll see you downstairs. Mrs. Bly.
Any word from James?
No. I left another message at the Australia this morning.
This has gone on long enough. With your campaign about to begin in earnest.
Well, I'm sure he won't do anything to cast a shadow on that.
Please go away. I'm sorry. A parcel arrived for you. I don't want it. No return address. I thought it might be from... From James. Would you like me to help you get ready this morning? Not right now, thank you. Please, Rose, just leave me be.
Olivia, may I come in?
Of course. Forgive me.
Are you going to start dressing soon?
I can't.
Olivia, there's no such word as can't.
How will I stand there in front of everyone without James? Everything's fallen apart.
Oh, sweet Olivia. This is not your fault. James is treating you most thoughtlessly.
Only because I hurt him.
Well, whatever was said, it will pass. He'll be here. You'll see.
When?
But today is our little Georgie's day.
Sorry, Carol. I just had to finish that chapter. What's happened?
They're all dead. Every single one of them.
How? We've been so careful.
It's my fault. I'm a fool.
No, darling. There must be something that we can do.
We planted too late. Tested cuts.
We can buy more, and we can plant them next spring.
With what, Anna? We put everything into this. It's over. Everything I've worked for.
It's all right.
Excuse me, could you tell me that woman's husband?
You mean Mrs. Nordman? Do you know her?
I'm a friend from Inverness. It's a small place, very tight-knit.
She hasn't left that seat since her husband went in for surgery. Poor woman.
My heart does go out to her. Could you tell me the moment the operation is finished? I don't want to trouble Sarah at a time like this, but we're so very concerned back at home. For the inconvenience.
Oh, I couldn't.
I'll keep that in mind. Thank you.
What was that about?
Politics, my personal life. Seems the two can't be separated. However, for the rest of the day, I just want to focus on my grandson.
Yes. Nothing else matters to me.
You're the nurse at Port George Blind.
Oh, yes.
I'll never forget your ingenuity. It was most impressive. Are you all right?
Yes. My husband, Rene, Dr. Nordman. He's been in neurosurgery for hours now.
Ah, yes. I saw the name Nordman on the surgery list. I did wonder. Your husband is in very good hands. Patrick Kelly is one of the best neurosurgeons in the country.
Yes.
It's awful, isn't it? The helplessness. When someone you love is ill. It seems somehow harder for us when we're so used to saving people.
I'd do anything.
I don't know your husband, Mrs. Nordman, but it seems to me he has everything to live for. It's half the battle sometimes. You're not all right.
Just haven't eaten, that's all.
Yes, well, cafeteria food is appalling. But it is possible to survive it if you know what to order. I'll have the nurses bring you something.
Please, you don't have to do that.
I insist.
Laid out your suit and I've ironed your shirt. For the christening. We can't go to Ash Park, so we'll have to head straight to the church.
And what am I gonna say to your family, huh?
You don't have to say anything.
So I pretend everything's all right.
No, but...
This was a dream, Anna. We have nothing.
We have my trust fund.
That's your money.
It's our money, and we could invest it in the vineyard. Maybe try again and hire some help. We could talk to Father about it at the christening.
I say what, I can't provide for you?
No, Gino, we're in this together. We should talk to him and just ask him.
No. I will not beg your family. Okay, Anna? We're not going.
I'm going to my nephew's christening, Gino.
And how's that gonna look, huh?
Like I'm alone.
Aunt Reggie?
Bombs, strikes. The news is so very dull these days, don't you see?
And what brings you here this morning?
I was hoping you'd given some thought to our talk.
I can't go back. Not now.
If you need to save face, tell them I dragged you to the car and tied you to the roof.
You won't give up, will you?
And neither should you.
One step at a time, my dear. That's how we'll get through it.
Here's the little princeling. Fed, changed, dressed, ready to go.
Thank you, Rose.
It was the parcel you received the good news you'd hoped for.
It was a christening present. That's all.
For all the little ones who never got a blessing.
Has Anna arrived yet?
Not yet. Perhaps she's meeting us at the church.
2 Blighs missing. It's a wonder you're not off gallivanting somewhere.
Is that what you think of me?
Oh, forgive me. I'm just used to thinking of christenings as being joyous occasions.
We're all doing our best, Mother.
Shall we?
Actually, I don't think I can face it. I can't do this.
We're all here by your side.
Are you ready? James.
Oh, at last.
Not too late, I hope.
Just in time.
My sincere apologies, Father.
We'll talk later.
I am so glad you're here.
I missed you.
Thank you.
I assume you're going to change. We'll wait. I told you.
Sanctify this water to the mystical washing away of sin, and grant that this child, to be baptized therein, may receive the fullness of thy grace, and ever remain in the number of thy faithful and perfect.
No champagne. You fix that immediately.
Oh, sweet James. I'm not certain I'm welcome here.
Well, it's my son's christening, and I say that you are.
To family.
To you.
Congratulations, Mrs. Bly, on a beautiful baby.
Thank you.
Such a mix of his father and you.
Yes.
And of those long lashes from your side of the family.
They must be. If you'll excuse me.
Isn't it gracious of the Blys to invite us to such a happy occasion?
What do you reckon they call this?
That's a devil on horseback.
I don't know whether to eat it or ride it.
I want to thank you for bringing James home.
He wanted to return. I only reminded him of that. I knew how important it was to you.
I'm grateful. Thank you.
You don't have to tell me what you're doing in Sydney, if you don't want to. How long are you going to punish me?
I thought you would find that a relief.
Relief?
The longer I stayed away,
Not at all.
I will still honor my duties at Ash Park. You don't have to worry about that.
Wasn't it lovely?
What?
Christening.
Oh, yes. I suppose it was.
Anna, to be late for the ceremony. And where's Gino?
I'm sorry, Grandmother, but the whole world doesn't revolve around the Blys.
For goodness sake. Oh.
I hear the surgery went well, no complications.
They tell me they won't know his mental state until Rene wakes up.
Unfortunately, we don't understand the brain nearly as well as we do the heart, surgically speaking. You should go home and get some rest.
My place is here.
There's nothing like a new generation to emphasize how quickly time passes.
Thankfully, Andrew is in no hurry to make me a grandmother. Though, it must be such a relief to know that Ash Park's future is assured and that the Jew is out of the picture.
If only I can keep George out of Regina's clutches.
Is no one good enough for your firstborn?
He simply doesn't see her for who she is.
You must feel some sympathy for her. I mean, Charles was a brute, and to have a husband die so violently.
Your husband knew the Standishes quite well, didn't he?
Yes, he worked with Charles in the diplomatic corps.
Mm-hmm.
You know how I feel about gossip.
Oh, Prudence, I know you're the soul of discretion.
Regina never had a shortage of suitors. When her husband fell ill, the rumors were plentiful.
I didn't know Charles was ill.
Oh, yes. Gravely ill the last few months. It was quite the mystery. And the specialists didn't even know what to make of it.
So, I'm here. It is me. Everything is going to be all right.
Thank you, Nath. I appreciate the call.
I think you should slow down. I only meant... This isn't like you.
Perhaps I'm not me.
Carolyn, what's going on?
Christening.
There's obviously something you're not
Please.
telling me.
Don't.
Excuse me, Dr. Duncan. There's a telephone call for you. Sydney Hospital.
Thank you.
Oh, sorry. It's all right. No harm done.
Carolyn, this is unseemly behaviour for a godmother.
Oh, I'm celebrating my nephew's christening.
You are drunk.
Quite. A word of warning. The last time you tried to meddle where you weren't wanted, you almost lost everything. What would George say if he knew you were back to your old ways?
If I find something out about your past that I think George needs to know, I shall tell him.
Well, I wish you luck. There's nothing to find.
Excuse me? Everyone? If I may have your attention, I'd like to propose a toast to my grandson, George Lewis Bly.
George, what?
It's too early to tell if it's a full recovery, but he's lucid and his memory seems intact now. Well, they must be relieved. Everyone's found their rightful place.
Good news from Sydney, I gather.
Yes, Dr. Nordman's operation was a success.
I know that must be bittersweet for you. If it were me, I might have trouble wishing my rival well.
He's not my rival.
I couldn't agree more. He doesn't hold a candle to you. I'm sorry I overstepped.
Don't mention it.
We both have things in our pasts, George. Regrets, missed opportunities. But you have the chance to change the lives of everyone in Inverness.
Yes. Indeed. Regina, I was hasty. It's clear you would never do anything to hurt James. Your exile is over if you'd like it to be.
You want me to return to Ash Park?
With my entry into politics, I must admit I found your guidance most helpful.
Nothing would make me happier.
It's 120/80. Couldn't ask for better.
Model patient.
J'en ai déjà marre de ce lit.
We'll go home soon.
Home?
Paris. On pourrait voir ta sœur. Élever le bébé.
Peut-être que c'est le mieux après tout.
What a big day it was, my little one.
You only cried for half of it.
Shall I put Master George down for a sleep? He must be exhausted.
Thank you, Rose.
Good night.
It was a lovely day after all.
It was.
I was happy. Weren't you?
I was wrong to blame you for what you did. You're going to do it eventually. I see that.
It was a stupid mistake. And it will never happen again.
Of course it will. How could either of us continue? Livy, we both want more than the other can give.
What are you trying to say?
We're a family. We have a son. Nothing will change that. But we must have our own lives too. I think it's best if from now on we slept in separate bedrooms.
And if I were to tell you that that's not what I want?
I'll be coming and going so often. Between running Ash Park and trips to the city, I'll only disturb you. This way you'll get your rest. Good night.
Oh, I'm sorry, Carlo, but Gino's not here.
Oh, is it true? The vines are dead?
Yes, unfortunately, Frost.
I'm a simple man. I was happy to help, but I don't have money lying around to throw away.
I don't understand.
Gino tell me he know what he was doing.
And he does. He'll be home soon.
If there is to be no wine, I want my money back. Tell Gino we need to talk.
Mind you don't scratch the leather. George, may I come in? George.
Wake up. Wake up. You need to sober up. I'll bring you up some tea. We can't have anyone see you like this.
Where have you been?
The pub.
Carlo came here looking for you. Something about money you owe him.
An investment in the winery.
So you'll take money from him, but not from me. Where are you going? Gino, talk to me, please. Now we're in debt, and we don't have to be. This is my decision too.
So how was it? The christening?
It was fine.
You tell them I lost everything? You tell them your husband's a hopeless fool who gambled everything he had on a dream and... Go on.
How much do you owe Carlo?
I must have got the dosage wrong.
It's forgotten. No one else will know.
I trust you're settled.
It's strange how quickly I've come to think of this place as home.
Your kindness has made what I have to say all the more difficult. I had hoped never to have to tell you this, but honestly, I don't think I can stay silent any longer.
What is it? Perhaps I can help.
I lied to you, George. I lied to everyone. That day Rene Nordman shot you What I told the police, it wasn't the truth of what happened.
What is the truth?
I went riding to clear my head when I saw you.
What are you doing?
He was pointing his gun at you.
Point that gun away.
Put the gun down, please!
I knew I had to stop him. I tried so hard to stop him.
He killed Sarah!
He was intent. He wanted to kill you. He almost dared to kill you, and the thought that he will never have to pay is almost too much for me to bear.
Why did you lie?
I'm not blind. I know how much Sarah means to you, how much you value her happiness. If I told the truth, Rene would still be in prison, or worse. I thought it is what you would want.
Regina, what you did shows such loyalty.
No.
Yes, of course.
I didn't do it out of loyalty. I didn't do it to spare Sarah Nordman pain. Can't you see it, George? I did it because I would do anything for you.
Got you something to eat. And some coffee.
Thanks.
Bella, leave it, please. I'll do it.
I can help.
Je pourrais garder le bébé et je pourrais retourner au travail pendant que tu récupères.
Les Français détestent les nazis, mais elles n'ont jamais aimé les Juifs non plus.
Ils ont besoin de personnel médical.
Living hours are over.
I'd rather stay if that's all right.
The patient needs his rest.
I understand, but
It's hospital policy, I'm afraid.
I won't bother anyone.
I need to check on Mr. Nordman's progress.
I'll make us a cup of tea. I won't be long.
You wanted to see me?
Yes.
How are you feeling this morning?
Much better, thank you. And thank you for your discretion last night.
Please.
And your honesty. And now, I would like to be honest with you. Your loyalty to this family is genuine. I know that. I know that your feelings toward me have guided your actions in the past. I also know that you'll stand by me no matter what.
It's all true.
Please, let me finish. This may not be the future you want, but I would like to propose a partnership. You know what it means to have a political life. You know what you'd be getting yourself into.
What exactly are you suggesting, George?
A marriage. Of sorts. Sir Richard is right. I need to declare myself as a man with serious intentions. The sooner the better.
So is this a proposal or a business deal?
Both. And I believe we'll both benefit greatly. We'll be partners.
Partners?
Politically, we can take on this challenge together. For the good of the country. You'll be at my right hand.
That's all?
Sorry, I know it's not the most romantic of proposals. Regina, we've both been married before. Where did love get either of us?
Well, George, you've taken me quite by surprise. I don't know. I have to think it over.
Of course.
What is it?
Shall I set a place at the breakfast table for you, Mrs. Standish?
Yes, thank you. I'm ravenous.
Sister. You have to stay back.
No, let me help you.
The doctor's doing everything he
No,
can.
let me go to him.
Do their
There's no
work.
pulse. He must have hemorrhaged. Pupils aren't responding. He's gone.
Mon amour. Je suis là, Rene. Je suis là. Get your hands off me! Come on, Rene. Please. Please don't leave me now. No.
Please, Mrs. Norman. Please. It's no use. He's gone.
Are you sure? Thank you, nurse. How very sad. I'll let Mrs. Nordman's friends here know. Forgive the interruption.
Not at all.
I've given a lot of thought to what you said.
And?
You need someone by your side when you launch your campaign. The female voters will want to see that you're stable, committed, married. I want to stand beside you as your wife.
That's wonderful news, Regina. Thank you.
I don't need a big wedding. Let's do it quickly so we can focus on your campaign. Together, we can give the new candidate a run for his money.
You see, already you're making it clear this was the right decision.
George, what's all this about?
I appreciate your support in my recent endeavours, and I hope you'll support me in this one too. Regina and I are to be married.
Congratulations, both of you.
Thank you, son.
Yes, that's wonderful. It won't be anything grand, just a civil ceremony for the family. And the press, of course.
Sir Richard has smoothed the way for us.
Dear Dickie.
Everyone in this family has lost their minds.
George, I should like to speak to you in private.
Of course, Mother.
I will not allow this to happen.
Mother,
is she blackmailing you?
calm
Is that
down.
what's happening?
Your heart. We're getting married because we both want to.
Sir Richard wants you to.
And he's right. If we wait until later, it will appear contrived. We've received a special dispensation. We are to be wed tomorrow.
Well then, Carolyn is right. You have lost your mind.
If that's how you see it, that's your choice.
George, can't you see you are being manipulated?
Give me some credit. I'm not an imbecile.
I know you're not.
This is my decision. I would like you at the wedding tomorrow. But if you can't be there to support me, then so be it.
You can't marry her. You don't love her.
Love isn't everything.
Of course it is.
You're young and happily married. I hope you never have to understand what it means to be practical. It'll be a small wedding, no pomp and ceremony. If you'd like to be there, you'd be most welcome. Good night, both of you.
Find a way, won't we?
We will.
I should never have let you go through with it. So now we are apart once again.
It's time. Sorry.
Time?
To take him downstairs?
What for?
For the autopsy, so the surgeon can determine
No.
what... It needs to be done.
I don't care.
I understand you're upset.
You're not taking him.
I'm so very sorry. If there's anything that I can do.
I lost him once before, and I grieved for him. I don't know how to do it a second time.
I can't even imagine.
No autopsy. We're Jewish. He needs to be buried as soon as possible.
I'll let them know.
How will I find you now?
He isn't going through with it, is he?
It seems that he is.
What are you going to do?
I don't know.
Seems we're not as in control of life as we'd like to think. Are we, Mother?
No. But it's how we respond to life's surprises that counts. I do hope that eventually you'll tell me what's bothering you.
One day, perhaps.
Darling, whatever it is, have courage. You've always been such a brave woman. More than I can say for myself.
I'm not so brave.
Of course you are. More than you know.
He's in. I have to see him. One moment, please. So, Richard, Miss Blythe's here to see you?
No, Rick.
You want me to go in?
Good to see you. Sit down. Now, did you bring the proposal? I think it's a bloody good idea.
I don't care about my proposal.
What am I paying you for?
You're not. I resign.
Don't be such a dill.
You won't get away with what you did to me.
And what exactly is it you think I did?
I imagine the police will call it rape.
Don't be such a bloody child.
Excuse me?
You invite me into your apartment, drunk, wanton. If you've changed your mind, it's not my problem.
That is not what happened, and you know it.
You're hardly the Virgin Mary. I didn't do anything you haven't done before.
I will go to the police. The press, too, if I have to.
Who will believe you? Who will take your word against mine? They'll call you a tramp, drag your name through the mud, and ruin your brother's career into the bargain. Why don't you go back to Inverness? Back to your country doctor. You're not going to make it here.
Ash Park? Oh, good afternoon, Dr. Duncan. I think he's just leaving. I'll go and fetch him. Mr. Bly, a telephone call for you from Dr. Duncan.
I'm afraid we really don't have time.
Yes, tell him I'll call him back when I return, after the wedding.
Yes, sir.
Drive quickly. I cannot wait to become the next Mrs. Black.
I call upon the persons here present to witness that I, George Robert Bly, take Regina Margaret Standish to be my lawful wedded wife.
I call upon the persons here present to witness that I, Regina Margaret Standish, take George Robert Bly as my lawful wedded husband.
Congratulations. I now pronounce you man and wife.
Mr. Bly?